Hi there, we're back. I'm Tina of Tina and Friends, and this is Larry Harrison and Anthony Barney, our wonderful attorney who always straightens me out. We were talking before our Tea Party friend, and by the way, we're going to have him on every week if we can to give you a Tea Party update, and if you're not involved, teapartypatriots.org. That's what it was, teapartypatriot.org. Go ahead, say it. teapartypatriots.org. Nothing wrong with me other than I'm a little dyslexic. Okay, we were talking about how we owe so much money to China. The last people in the world we should owe money to is Red China. Am I wrong?
They're the ones doing the manufacturing.
Well, that's true. They build so much of our stuff. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
And it's all junk when it comes back, and we actually buy it.
Oh, the lead in the toys and
poisoning the pets. That made me crazy.
Sure.
And now there's another thing with cadmium, is it? In the jewelry for the little kids?
Well, and I have concerns about the fact that because we've exported so many of our manufacturing jobs overseas, that when a project comes up here for the military or otherwise, we have to have so many different contractors in order to build one machine because we've exported most of our jobs overseas and are unable to build what we before could build with ease.
Why would somebody do that? I mean, why would somebody actually start making it so impossible for business to do business that they leave the country? Isn't that an interesting question?
Wait till they start making our battleships for us.
Oh, there's a thought. There's a thought. Holy Toledo. I mean, is this ridiculous? You know that if you told somebody this story of what's going on in this country right now, if you made this up, fact being weirder than, or truth being weirder than fiction, people would say, oh, that could never happen. It's happening.
It's already here. We have our military that relies upon the components that are built in countries that are not favorable and are not and have no goodwill towards the United States other than to receive our dollars, which are falling in value as a result of our questionable credit rating and other financial issues.
We need to incentivize better outcomes. And right now, there's not enough incentive for people to really try harder. I come from a background where I grew up being told, try harder. I mean, this was like daily I heard this in my head, try harder. And we can do better in this country. We can do better with our healthcare reform. It's not that complicated, but we need to incentivize the doctors for better outcomes. That's a good place to start. Since we've been talking about healthcare reform, we're talking about the financial status, and the world status that the United States has come from. There's no other country that's got their aircraft carriers out there defending the waterways, the shipping lanes. That's us. And we're not being respected for it, and we just need to just start back to basics and let Congress stop bickering and get together about better outcomes.
You're dreaming, Larry. They're not going to do it because they're up to something.
Well, we need to vote them out.
Oh, there you go. We're going to vote them out. That's what my Army's going to do. Everybody that watches this show is going to get on board with their telephone, with their email. They're going to talk to their friends. They're going to talk to their neighbors. They're going to talk to the people at their school. They're going to go to church and talk to people there, and they're going to start organizing. They're going to get in the tea, right?
They are.
But we also have to be equally as careful about the people that we vote in.
No.
Okay?
I say this, they take a lie detector test every 6 months. If they don't pass it, they're history. And the other thing is, it would be really nice if some of them took a test for the Constitution. It's only 17 pages. If they can't pass it, they don't even run for office. I mean, come on, what are we dealing with? I mean, people who write laws and they don't care if it's constitutional or not, it's like...
That's right.
Well, as an attorney, I have problems with the lie detector because of the reliability, but I understand what you're saying, Tina.
Please. I'm for everybody that comes in there and says, I'm going to run for office, we go, fine, sit down here, here's your first baseline lie detector, and then every 6 months thereafter, if you get elected, come on in here, we're going to check. We're going to find out where your funding's going, we're going to find out who's been talking to you, and we're going to find out if you really believe in the American way. And if not, your history. We don't have to vote you out. You're fired. I love this. Oh, don't you love this idea?
I love it. So let's incentivize.
We're
not reliable.
We're out of time. We love this show. We'll be right back.